Hello all my dear students of class 7. Hope you all are fine at home and safe also. I'm Shilpi, your maths teacher, as you all know, from BR Global School Sirsa. So in the last video lecture we were discussing about integers. So today we will continue it. So let us start. So today we will learn about multiplication of integers. Now here are the rules for multiplying the integers. When both the integers are positive, that means they are having like signs. If both are positive or both are negative, right? Second condition is when both are of opposite sign, like one integer is positive and the other is negative, right? So when both the integers are either positive or both are negative, then the product will be positive, right? So when both are positive integers, product is positive. When both are negative integers, product is positive, right? Now when the signs are opposite, the product will always be negative. First integer positive, other negative, it is negative. First integer negative, other positive, it is negative. So these rules you have to keep in mind. Now see the examples. I have taken both the positive integers here, 2 into 3, right? So it will be positive because plus into plus is positive, right? So it will be positive and 2 3s are 6. So answer is 6. When both the integers are negative, now I told you when both are negative, the product is positive. So it will be positive and 2 3s are 6. So your answer is 6. Now when one is positive and other is negative, so this one is positive, this one is negative. So in this case, the product will be negative minus and 2 into 3. 2 3s are 6. So the answer is minus 6. Similarly, here I have taken minus 2 and 3. So minus 2 multiplied by 3. This is negative and the other is positive. So negative number into positive integer, it is negative. Minus and 2 into 3. 2 3s are 6. So your answer is minus 6. So you have to keep these rules in mind. Now, properties of multiplication of integers, right? There are some property, closure property, as you have learned this property for addition and subtraction also, right? So closure property, when you multiply two integers together, the product is also an integer. For example, if you 2 and minus 5 both are integers, no? So when you multiply it, you get minus 10, which is also an integer. So it is closure. Commutative property means order of the integers. If a into b is equals to b into a, so this property is called commutative property. Multiplication of integers is commutative. How? See, I have taken two integers, 2 and minus 5. So 2 into minus 5 is minus 10. If I change the order, I have taken minus 5 into 2, then also the answer is, the product is minus 10. Then both the cases product is same, so it is commutative. Similarly, in the associative, you have learned this property in addition of integers also. Like when a is multiplied by the product of b and c, and if c is multiplied by the product of a and b, then in both the cases the product will be same. That means multiplication of integers is associative, right? See with the example, 2 in bracket I have taken 3 into 4. So it will be 2 into 12 because 3 4s are 12 and 2 into 12, 24. Similarly, 2 3s are 6 and 6 multiplied by 4, it is 24. So in both the cases, answer is same. So it is associative. Now what is multiplicative identity? See, multiplicative identity is that number which when multiplied by any integer, it doesn't change the integer. Like a is an integer. If a is multiplied by 1, so I will get a only. Like 5 into 1, it is 5 only. 2 into 1, 2 only. So the number is not changing. That's why 1 is called the multiplicative identity. Clear? Now, property of 0. Property of 0 means when any integer multiplied by 0, then what will the product? 0. So this is called the property of 0. When 0 is multiplied by any integer, the product is always 0. Now this is very important property here. Distributive property of multiplication over addition and subtraction. This is the property. Suppose this is an expression a multiplied by, in the bracket we have the sum of b and c. A into b plus c. So this can also be written as A into B plus A into C. Means A is first multiplied by B, so A into B. Then this is the sign of plus. We will put a plus here. Now A is multiplied by C, so A into C, right? Similarly, if we have difference in the bracket, minus sign, then A is first multiplied with B, that is A into B, minus sign, we will put the minus sign here. Now A is multiplied by C, so A into C. See one example, like 1 into 2 plus 3. The 2 plus 3 is 5, 1 into 5. Now if we use RHS, according to RHS, A into B plus A into C. So if I take 1 into 2 plus 1 into 3. So 1 into 2 is 2 plus 1 into 3 is 3. 2 plus 3, 5. Similarly, for subtraction, 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 into 2, 4. If I open the bracket using this property, then 2 into 3 minus 2 into 1. 2 3s are 6 minus 2 into 1, 2. 6 minus 2, it is 4. Okay. Now multiplicative inverse. What is multiplicative inverse? If a non-zero integer A is 1 upon A. So multiplicative inverse of a non-zero integer is its reciprocal, right? So A into 1 by A equals to 1 by A into A, that is 1. See, it will be clear with the example. If I have a number 7, right, then what should I multiply with 7 so that I get 1? So 7 should be multiplied by 1 by 7. So that 1 and 7 will be cancelled and we will get 1. So 1 by 7 is multiplicative inverse of 7, right? So in the same way, multiplicative inverse of 7 is 1 by 7. If I say multiplicative inverse of 1 by 7, then it is 7. Means you just have to write the reciprocal of that number in the multiplicative inverse. Clear? Now, there are some questions to discuss. First one is find the product. It is 6 into minus 5 into minus 5 into 2. Right? Now, 6 multiplied by minus 5. Now here minus 5 into minus 2. Product of two negative numbers is positive. We have read. So it will be positive and 5 into 2 is 10. Now 6 into minus 5. One is positive and other is negative. Product will be negative and 6 5s are 30. Multiplied by 10. Now negative and positive, it will be negative. 30 into 10, 300. Similarly in second part here, minus 1 into minus 5 into minus 7 into minus 2, right? Now we can multiply minus 1 and minus 5 together and we can multiply minus 7 and minus 2 together. Minus 1 into minus 5 is 5, minus 7 into minus 2 is 14 and 5 into 14, 70. So this is your answer. Now here you have to find the value of this expression 3276 multiplied by 3 minus 3276 multiplied by 2. Now see, one thing is common here. This number 3276, it is here also and here also in both the terms. So what we will do in such kind of questions, we will use distributive property, which we have learned yet. So using distributive property, I can take 3276 common from both the terms. From this term also I have taken out this number and from this term also I have taken out this number. So what will be left inside? Here 3 is left, then in between there is a minus sign and here 2 is left. Now 3276 multiplied by 3 minus 2 is 1 and this multiplied by 1 is 3276. This is your answer. See one more example. This is the expression. Now in both the terms 8964 is common. So using distributive property 8964 I have taken common. So what will be left behind? 1 is left in this term. Then in between there is a plus sign. What is left here? 99. 1 plus 99 is 100 and this multiplied by 100 is this much. So this is your answer. Clear? Now let us come to the next question. Using convenient grouping, evaluate. Now whenever it is written using convenient grouping, what you have to do, you have to multiply two negative integers together. Why? Because you know negative integers multiplied by negative integers will become a positive integer. Minus into minus is plus, na? So minus and minus will become plus. So we will take these two integers together. Minus 2 into minus 5 in a bracket. And which number is left? This one, 4896. Now this will become positive. 2 5s are 10 multiplied by 4896. So the answer is 48960. Similarly, in this part, minus 2 and minus 4 are negative. We will first multiply these two integers so that it will become positive, and 2 4s are 8. These two terms are same. Now, 97 I have written as it is. 25 into 8. It will give 2 zeros in the end, so that calculation will be simple. So we will multiply 25 into 8. It is 200. 200 into 97. This much. 19,400. This is your answer. Then see one more question. Here 3 integers are given. A is given 3, B is given minus 2 and C is given minus 1. You have to verify this expression, right? So we will find the values of all these 3 expressions. First we will find B into C into A. So the value of B is minus 2, C is minus 1, A is 3. Now minus 2 into minus 1 is 2, 2 into 3 is 6. Now second expression is this, A into B into C. The value of A is 3, B is minus 2, C is minus 1. 3 multiplied by minus 2 into minus 1 is 2, 3 2s are 6. Now this third expression, C into A into B. C is minus 1, A is 3, B is minus 2, right? So minus 1 into 3, it is minus 3, negative, and multiplied by minus 2. Now product of two negative integers is positive and 3 2s are 6. So in all the 3 cases the answer is 6. It is same. That means all these 3 expressions are equal. So it is equal. That is verified. Now see the next question. This operation is given. This operation is defined by A asterisk B is equal to A into B minus in the bracket A plus B. So you have to evaluate the value of 2 asterisk 5. So 2 asterisk 5 will be equals to this expression. In this expression, in the place of A and B, we will put these values 2 and 5. So A into B is 2 into 5 minus A plus B is 2 plus 5. 2 5s are 10, 2 plus 5 7, and 10 minus 7 3. This is your answer.
So I hope the lecture is clear to you. Now here is a task for you, that is homework. What you have to do in the homework is you will find the PDF of chapter 1. From the chapter 1, the topics which we have here discussed, you have to solve exercise 1.1 and exercise 1.2. Clear? Hope you all are fine. We will meet again in the next lecture. Bye-bye.